Hello everyone, hello. We'll talk about this patch in a minute, but first a word from our sponsor. It's time to talk about balls! Balls. Balls. What do you do with these? Men, you know what I'm talking about. And women, it's 2021. Don't deny it, ladies. You have balls too. What can you do? Well, thank goodness there's manscaped.gov.biz/org.com. They sent me this. Comes in an attractive brown paper carrying case, and inside is all the equipment that you need to take care of these pesky balls. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, you're definitely gonna need that. Very handy. The complete care package here. That's not very nice. Yes, yeah. You need that to do your preliminaries. Yes, I wore out these. I'm not entirely sure what those are for. There's another one. Yep, you need this to smooth off the burrs. You need that for the final polishing. And here is the piece de resistance, the centerpiece of the whole operation. This handy device that they're calling their patented Haysicle 2.0. Manscaped.org/net guarantees that once you use this, you'll never use anything else ever again. And for a limited time, it comes with a flashlight so you can see what you're doing. Balls! Manscaped. Sorry about that, but I gotta pay the bills. You know how it is. Anyway, let me turn this up so you can hear what's happening. That is the 4MS Ensemble Oscillator. I've got my, what do they call that? The balance set. So, of course, the root is coming out of one output, and then all of the rest of the oscillators coming out the other. They're going through 2/2 of Make Noise LXD, controlling the chord with the slow rise and fall from Make Noise function. That's being triggered by Noodlebox. The bass is being triggered by a let's see, it's a faster slope from Rampage, triggered by some Xord clock divisions here. Noodlebox is providing the root pitch for that sequence, and this display isn't going to quite match what you're hearing because the whole thing's running through the Volante, and I'll speak on that in a moment. We are also hearing 2 HP hat and reverse landfill noise going through one of these, and those are controlled by mutable grids channel 2 and 3. Now I have another page, another layer I should say. This one is controlling one of the oscillators from the threshold, going through Boston Cinnamon with the cutoff controlled by the hypester. And the trigger sequence coming out of this, I'm sending into mutable branches for some probability distribution to break it up. As I turn this knob towards the output I'm using, start hearing a couple of little bleeps. There we go. I don't know if you can hear it with me talking, but there's a little bit of like dust noise that's coming from Platts, and the particle noise mode, which is red LED number 3. I'm using Bostel Hendrickson to send a submix from cluster into this JMT spring reverb. There's a real spring in there. And then the entire thing is going through the Strymon Volante. I wish that I could play for you a dry mix for comparison, but weird choice about the Volante, it doesn't have a wet-dry mix control. You can either have the dry signal pass through, or you can have it not pass through, and then there is a knob for the echo level. But the dry signal is going to be either on or off, and for what I need, off is the more useful setting, so that's what we have. There is a rec level which will add a sort of a tape-like saturation. But it makes it louder. So having to compensate on my mixer over there. Makes it louder, makes it a little bit warmer. There's a low cut which does what you'd expect. Cuts the low frequencies. This knob labeled wear is supposed to imitate the sound of tape getting old. It's basically, it cuts the high frequencies. And then there is this mechanics knob which introduces a sort of like a random LFO that affects the pitch and is supposed to imitate the sounds of a tape machine that is badly in need of maintenance, capstan slipping, splices and crinkles in the tape and things like that. I am going to stop talking and twiddle the controls. Before I do that, the way I have this set up with no feedback and only one head engaged, this is supposed to be a delay effect. If I turn on another head, then you hear an echo, but with just one head engaged, it's sort of like a lo-fi magnetic tape emulator. Alright. is an aesthetic that's been sort of fascinating me for a while. Maybe you could guess where I got the inspiration to try this. But anyway, there you go. I'm liking the way this is turning out so far. But, oh, thanks to the sponsor, this video has gotten pretty long, so I'm going to wrap it up now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.